Yes, everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you haven't been before, my name's Chris. This here is Sloth. Together we are Agile Sloth Gaming, and this is going to be a magical journey that we're going to take you on here. This is the start of a brand new series. Since the release of the Level 10 database, we are going to our local team. We live only less than a mile from the ground. We are taking over Prestwich Heys, who are in the English North West Counties Division 1 North. Bit of a mouthful, but yeah, that's it. If you know the area, they're in Prestwich. They're just on the inside of the M60. I live in Whitefield, literally just the other side of the motorway. It was a bit of a toss-up between Prestwich and Bury AFC, obviously the Phoenix Club. I think Bury's probably 3 miles north of where we live. And possibly would have been a bit more romantic with them being the Phoenix Club after Bury obviously went to the wall. But no, we've stuck with our guns. We've gone with the local team. We've gone with Prestwich Heys. So yeah, just give you an introduction to the team, really. So this is them. We've managed to get the badge on there as well. Very good. Can't say that I've done any of it myself, but thanks to the creators and editors out there that are producing the content like this for us, which is great. Yeah, Prestwich Heys. We start this series at the start of season 2. I've done one season just to get to grips with it. I've not really done lower league management much before, so I didn't really want to come on here and completely make a mess of things in front of everybody. Although there is every chance I may still do that. So yeah, we've done a season, just tried to get to grips with a few things. We finished, I think it was 7th. Actually, Bury AFC went up, got promoted. But yeah, I'll give you a bit more of an introduction to the squad and how we sort of got on in that first season. So look at the squad, and I'll try and do a filter because you've got the under 23s on. So for some reason this keeps moving as well, which I don't want. Move that up there. Yeah, so basically anybody who's got more than 1 star, no, near enough. Nearly, pretty much anybody who's got more than 1 star, I brought in last season, and they're all on pay-as-you-play deals. All of them want 20 quid a week, which is crippling me financially, but we'll come to that in a second. And then these guys were youth products that signed their youth intake and then signed a youth deal or something along those lines. Anyway, I'm going to try and sort that out. Paying them £5 a week's not helping, particularly if they're also getting an appearance fee, but that is what it is. If we go, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go to, if we can show you the division last season. Somewhere we can do that, I think there. So there we have it. Yeah, so as I said, Bury AFC were champions. Prestwich, we came 7th, got 18 wins, 7 draws, 11 defeats. It was a bit of an up and down season for us. Obviously, you can see from the goal difference, we're very much with the top 6 on goal difference. Everybody else in the league was obviously a lot worse off goal difference wise. We tried a few different tactics. We had a good run using direct Route 1 football. Then that came to an end, and then we had to try something different. We ended up playing wing play, which worked reasonably well, to be honest with you. And then towards the back end of the season, we tinkered with the training and really got into it, organising friendlies on the days off in the week so that we were getting the players training and then playing and then training and then playing, just to really maximise their time, really utilise it as best as we can. Because otherwise, you have the day off. I think they train twice a week and then play a match on Saturday, and it's obviously not much to do with you can do with them in that time. But just trying to get the familiarity up, really. The tactic that we used is pretty much this. Generally went on a positive or attacking mentality, but we were looking for overlaps from the fullbacks. Tended to have my left side as very attacking and my right side was just more supporting, which worked quite well towards the end. Hitting early crosses, going extremely wide. Transition, we counter-attacked, took short kicks, distributed to flanks out of possession. We tailored that to the opposition, to be honest with you, how that went. The other tactic which was successful for a little bit and then started failing on us was the custom route 1 that I put in place, which was hit it to the target man. Felt like that would be pretty good in non-league football, and it worked for us for a bit. I'll see if I can show you our results from last year. We go back. So we started with a couple of defeats in the league and a win in the cup, and then we lost in 2 cups, knocked out of them. So we were sat there with 1 win in 3 in the league. Well, no, we weren't. We were sat there with 2 defeats in the league and knocked out of 2 cups. Yeah. Then I think we switched to our Route 1 formation, and it did reasonably well for us. We got 1, 2, 3 wins in a row: draw, win, draw. Lost to Lower Breck, but at the time they were sort of near the top of the league, so I wasn't overly concerned about that. I was just like, okay, they're a good team. 3 in a row, yeah. Okay, took a knock against Cleator Moor with Daisy Hill, 5-2. We're flying. I was like, brilliant. Then we hit this patch of 5 defeats in a row. I was like, what is going on? Just leaky defending. In hindsight, looking back on it, which I realised towards the end of the season, the goalkeeper was nowhere near good enough, and that's what was going on here. The expected goals in these games, we were way ahead, and it was just that our goalkeeper was shocking. We actually, the one player from in real life that the club had when I joined was the goalkeeper, a 5-star goalkeeper for us. He left on a free because you're welcome to non-league. People can leave whenever they want, and we were left with like a 1 or 2 grey star goalkeeper, and he was shocking. I changed tactics at that point and went to the wing play, and we got 4 wins in the bounce. Happy days. And then I think, curse of the goalkeeper sort of struck again, conceding 3 in that game. Lost to Bay Cup 1-0, and then we went on a rather impressive winning run towards the end of the season. You can see I put all these friendlies in, which was for the training. I'll just filter them out so we don't get sort of a distortion, because they were lower quality than us. So we come in, we lost those 2, and then you were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 games unbeaten. Really good end to the season. Happy with it. Dragged ourselves up to 7th from about 9th. Which, if you look at, also Bury AFC went up, and we drew 0-0 with them on the last day. Okay, they were already promoted, but still good team, and we actually outscored them on expected goals, and we were away to them. So that was reasonably pleasing. Just go back to the table. We were comfortable in that position. We were 9 points clear of the team behind us, but 7 points behind the team above us. Okay. What have I done then since then? Well, I realised that the financial situation is absolutely dire. As you can see, across the course of last season, we amounted nearly 40 grand's worth of debt. Genuine fear that I'm going to take this club bankrupt, so really bad. Reached out to some guys in the community, and they suggested that I, in pre-season friendlies or whenever I can, get some games against Premier League under-23 squads, which we have managed to do. And you see that has created this impetus injection of cash into the club, which is great. We're now running at a profit this month, 2,470, which is good. Hopefully start to try and eat into this debt and bring it back, because strengthening the squad is going to be difficult when I can't afford to do it. But if you look at the expenditures, I know other is 18,000. It's not like I can do about other, but we're spending, see if I can show me last month actually, but basically the highest expenditure is the staff wages. The player wages aren't so bad, they're really low. Match day expenses, I'm assuming that covers, if that covers player match fees, I'm not sure. That'd be interesting to note. But you can see there I've got a wage budget of £124 a week, and I'm currently spending £342 a week, so not good. But look at the schedule. I've managed to just put competitive games back on, or non-competitive should I say. These friendlies we've thrown in. I can do it by date, that'd be good. Yeah. So we managed to bring in Man United under 23s, Man City under 23s, Liverpool under 23s, put a load of other friendly fixtures in to try and just maximise the amount of pre-season we could do in between the actual training days. So putting them in on the days that were unavailable for training. Really trying to make as much money and get the team as fit as possible. So that was it. That's a tip. I think I've probably made between £10,000 and £15,000 out of those matches against Liverpool, Man United, and Man City. Chose them because they're local. I thought their teams would be more likely to play us as they're the local ones. But going into the season, I may look at trying to do some friendlies against teams that are a bit further away. Maybe Leeds, just up the M62. Some teams like that in the Premier League, under 23s. Into the team then. So we'll be playing the wing play tactic that worked for us so well last season. I know that a lot of people in the community have had success with the sort of 4-2. What is it? It's like a 4-4-2, but the two wingers are pushed really far forward. It's like 4-2-4-2 or something. That wouldn't work, would it? 4-2-4, whatever. Anyway, really attacking. But I like to go my own way. I don't just want to copy what other people have done successfully. So this is the team. Not sure that is the strongest starting 11, to be honest with you. I think my strongest starting 11. This is it. See, I've got this goalkeeper on loan because I've identified weakness. We've got an affiliate club, which is Radcliffe, who are between Whitefield and Bury geographically, so they're local. They're 2 or 3 divisions above. So we've got him in on loan, and he's better than what we've got. The next best is actually Jimmy Howe, who I did bring in. He's a 15-year-old. He came in as a youth intake, so I only got him for the back end of the season, and he was definitely a part of that 11-game unbeaten run, and we weren't conceding goals. I think we went 6 in a row without conceding or something. So, yeah, he's a good one for the future. Lake's the captain, not my best player, but he's very consistent, and he's come through. I didn't bring him in. He's gone up to 3-star this season, I think. Is he 2.5? Yeah. Kone, been a really good partnership with him. He's a lot less, but he's done well. Left back's a problem spot for me. I'm going to be looking to bring somebody in at left back because my left back had last season has left on a free. Brilliant. Lamb and Reese, a bit of a toss up to be honest at right back. I did bring Lamb in and he just seems to have got worse as the season's gone on. Reese, not brilliant either. Either or for me. But with this formation, I like to play Colin Brown. He's fair for 75 minutes. Yeah, he's going to play the attacking midfield role. Stuart Sampson will play striker role. I did have a winger last season who, for those last few games, I put him as striker and he banged in 12 goals in like 5 games. It was unbelievable. He's gone on a free somewhere else, so we haven't got that anymore. But we're covered on the wings. We've got a really good midfield. Striking's probably a weakness. Brown's a better striker, I think. But who do you put as an attacking midfielder? This is the balance. So we'll play this. Youth, we've got Ngoy coming as a striker. We've got Stavropoulos who can come on as a striker, which is okay. The left back position is going to be tricky. I know I've got a game coming up, so I'm going to have to. Oh, Leach. I did bring somebody in. I brought Leach in. Apologies. Yeah, he came in because I was like, I had to replace the guy. Screwed the finances. Had to replace him, so he's come in. So this is pretty much the team. Bevins generally comes on bench. So we've got goalkeeper right back who can sort of play centre back. Coles, he can play defensive midfield and centre back, so he's good. Jed McKenna's in back or left back. We don't need that because Kone can play left back if we have an injury. Harrison Bolton, I think he's 23. He's not great. Hakan Bullet, again, 23. Can play in the middle, but I don't think I need him. Aldridge, it's not great. Ryan Jones. Yeah, the bench is poor. What can I say? So that's pretty much the team I'm going to go with. Only a couple of changes here and there as we fitness and form. For the opening game of the season, we will play Positive. I think we're at home against Brighton and Crook. Oh, we went over away. We'll still play Positive. So yeah. Anyway, we'll dive into the first match of the season. Just see if we can continue where we left off last year. The familiarity, I think, is still good, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, we're looking decent. See you on the other side. So here we go then, start of the new season. Can we get off to a winning start against Brighton and Crook? And we've started off the brighter with 2 shots, 1 on target. No highlights yet though. 10 minutes in. We're creating anything. Might have to demand more if we carry on, but here we go, playing out from the back. Bit of passing around, new goalkeeper in there, Bowers. What's he got? Out to Leach, the new left back, who fires it forwards, and Sampson is through on goal. Can he finish? He can. It's a great start. Long ball over the top from the keeper. Gets himself an assist. And Stuart Sampson, he's not our best striker, but he's got off to a flying start. Left foot strike into the far corner. Fairly confident start from Prestwich then. The boss in the possession. But that can all disappear in an instant, especially with some poor defending like this. The shot is wide from Pearce. Right, get half a sighted goal there. Nothing to write home about though. I think we need to demand some more from the players here. Sort of 10 minutes of the first half. And we pull out another goal. It's a corner to Wrighton. Oh, cleared off the line by Reese. Very nearly there from the corner. But now Prestwich on the counter-attack with Cotter. Can he find a white shirt? No, he doesn't. It's a poor through ball. We had people break into his left as well. And we're at half-time 1-0. Which isn't bad. We have dominated, but they've had a couple of chances. That corner, I know it only says 0.08. What do we tell them? Yeah, things are going well, but you're dribbling better. We're going to pump some fists. Come on. Get yourselves going, lads. We haven't got any injuries. No, we're good. We're okay. Howard probably wants to come off at some point. All right. Start the second half. Can we put the game to bed? Free kick. Howard. Cotter. Oh, he's in. Cotter tucks it in the back corner. It looked easy. Just some static defending there. Looks super easy. Free kick in from Howard. Gets himself an assist. 2-0 now. It's comfortable. Could we make a sub? Deep free kick from Brown. Howard's there. Can he tuck it back? To Lake. Oh, it's 3-0. The captain scores. Centre-back comes forward for the free kick. Gets himself a cheeky little tap in. And that is going to be some substitutions. I wanted to bring off Howard because of his condition. I don't really have any left midfielders who I could bring on, but I'll probably stick a striker over there. Either Stavropoulos or Goyi. We'll go Stavropoulos. He can go over there. Brown's another one who can only play 75 minutes, can't he? So he'll come off in a second. I think we'll give him a praise, playing well. Let's make the last sub. Well, not the last sub, but you know what I mean. Bevins for Brown. Bring him in there. Wrighton, bit of an attack now on the right. Williams, he breezes past the left back into Anderson. Great save from Bowers, and that is why we brought him in. That is why our old keeper would have just let that in. Theo Smith looking a bit tired. We'll make the last sub then, which will be him or Kone. We'll go, yeah, he's injured actually. I'm going to take him off. So right wing, probably Ryan Lamb looking at it. He can play there. Yeah, half a star. It's good enough for the last 10 minutes. Looking fairly comfortable. I don't remember Wrighton and Crook being in the division last season, so perhaps they've been promoted or relegated. I can't believe they've been relegated because we've dominated them. And an easy goal there for Stavropoulos, the young lad there, coming on, playing out of position, gets himself into the box, tucks it into that corner. 4-0. This has been a rather comfortable opening. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Nice and easy, that game. I'm hoping the rest of the season's going to be a bit like that, because I'll take it. The aim this season is to get promoted. There's no doubt about that. No qualms. Don't be messing around in Tier 10 for much longer than I have to. Get ourselves up into Tier 9, try and get some prize money. But yeah, that's a really good result. Very happy. Anyway, updated. We are third on, obviously, goal difference. Nice start. Seems to be a few teams I'm not recognising, to be honest with you. Bit of a weird one. This is the Northwest Division. We've got London Tigers based in Watford. So that's either a glitch in the database or some interesting dividing up of the geographical locations from the teams at this level. But yes, a nice good start. Cheeky little injury there. 4 to 5 weeks. Ouch. That is not happy. That is bad. Oh dear. Gonna have to see what we do about that. Probably, yeah. Yeah. Lake played well. Yeah, he's really dependable. Good job. So, with regards to this save going on, because I'm hoping this to be a fairly long-term save, I'm not going to bombard YouTube with constant updates. I will see how we get on, how recording sort of fits into my personal life as well as fits into the season. Might pick out some key dates. I don't know, if I was to do 3 or 4 a season, at the minimum I'll do a halfway point and a season conclusion video. So you'd have 3: start, end, middle, and end. Maybe get another one in there if there's an important game or something like that. Hope you can come along for the journey. And yeah, let's try and get this local team right up there. My only concern is if I get them up into the Premier League, what is the traffic going to be like around here? That is one concern. But you know, hopefully that's just a problem we'll get to live with. Thanks very much for joining us, guys. I hope you get on board with this new series. If you haven't checked out the channel before, there is a series on AC Milan that we did when the beta was released. So please check that out. Give us a like. Leave a comment if you enjoyed the content. If you've got any comments, any suggestions, anything like that, I'm always happy. I read all the comments. You know, always open to some suggestions, constructive criticism, whatever. And hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.